This is Win News.
Tonight, a Boxing Day nightmare. A woman and toddler critically injured in a three-car collision. Investigators sift through the wreckage of a light aircraft which crashed in the state's west. And a reprieve at the Bowser sends tourists hunting for regional hotspots. Good evening, I'm Geoff Phillips. Welcome to our special state edition of Win News. Despite all the police on our roads and the countless safety messages, Boxing Day has been marred by a horror car accident. It occurred on the far south coast shortly before 10 o'clock this morning. Thousands of people throughout New South Wales and the ACT have flocked to the shops for Boxing Day discounts. Vigorous pre-Christmas sales didn't seem to affect the hordes of bargain hunters, with retailers predicting record spending this year.
They are the sales that stop the nation. And for some, they're even more exciting than Christmas Day itself.
Shoes. Can't have too many pairs, can you?
The long lines didn't deter the most determined of bargain hunters.
There's a handbag in there that I've been eyeing off for the last probably hour and a half.
Prior to Christmas, stores put on aggressive sales to bring in shoppers during tough economic times. Today, prices had to be slashed lower than ever before.
This year will be a record for us. The markdowns and the offers for this clearance for this Boxing Day will be absolutely fantastic, and we expect to be bigger than any year previous.
Have you found any bargains?
I have actually, but not for myself, mostly for the kids, which wasn't what I meant to do.
Changes to New South Wales legislation has allowed suburban and regional shops to open today for the first time. David Jones applauding the move, hoping to extend its opening hours next year.
Obviously getting consistency across the state would be fantastic for us, but we're really happy with the hours for this year.
Between now and mid-January, Australians are expected to spend almost $15 billion at the shops. $5 billion of that is expected to be spent before the end of December.
New South Wales will be responsible for $4.5 billion of post-Christmas sales revenue, the ACT just under $270 million. The projected figures are up on last year's spending. Retailers are pleading with shoppers to remain calm during the sales, be patient with staff and to keep a sense of humour. Erin Molan, Win News.
Coming up on Win News, lower petrol prices fuel a boost in family holidays and the Yuletide message that could save a life. Danielle is here now with sport and dozens of cricketers praying for good weather for the Central West, Danielle.
Yes, Geoff, but it seems Mother Nature may bring rain for the SCG Country Cup. Also tonight, preparations underway for one of the richest horse races in regional New South Wales and Australia's fastest woman on track for the World Championships. The world of athletics has a new star set to make her mark in the years ahead. Canberra's Melissa Breen may only be a teenager, but has hit the ground running in recent months and is already turning heads.
At just 18 years of age, Melissa Breen has the world at her feet. She's just completed her schooling and is hopeful of one day becoming a PE teacher. But it's away from the schoolyard where Breen is taking big steps. She's now Australia's fastest female over 100 metres, and is already being compared to some of our best.
There's comparisons already with Melinda Gainsford-Taylor and also Kathy Freeman. You're ahead of where they were at the same age. How does that feel?
That's very exciting, I guess, but I haven't done anything great yet. I've run a fast time, but I've got the job ahead of me and I've got everything to prove, and I'm looking forward to that.
Obviously number 2 behind Raylene Boyle, who was obviously an outstanding junior and an awesome athlete.
An Olympian himself, Coach Matt Beckenham should know. The Breen machine is on a roll, with recent efforts indicating the sky is the limit for the sport's newest rising star.
She's so untapped still in terms of talent. She's immensely powerful and strong girl for 18, but in terms of technique, there's still some improvements to be made.
The main goal for Breen, next year's World Championships. A recent qualifier putting her in the picture for Berlin.
Done a B qualifier, which was 11:33. The A qualifier is 11:30. So, yeah, I'm close and I'm in the mix.
After dominating the recent Pacific School Games, Breen will concentrate on the sprint distances. Our newest glamour girl of the track, sitting pretty in the countdown to London in 2012. Phil Small, Win News.
Good finish there, Geoff, and I hope that you and everyone have had a great Boxing Day.
Thank you, Danielle. The weather details for the start of the weekend are next. A Mainly fine and hot Boxing Day across the state and territory. Looking at the satellite photo, thick cloud over the southern interior, where tropical moisture is feeding into a trough, is generating rain and storms. On the synoptic chart, the remains of a trough will continue to affect the far northeast of the state, with isolated showers and possible thunderstorms. A high over New Zealand maintains a ridge along the New South Wales coast. A trough over central Australia will move east into western New South Wales, reaching central and eastern parts of the state over the weekend. Temperature-wise today, Orange peaked at 27, Dubbo to 34, Bathurst 29, Wollongong 26, the same for Ulladulla. Bega had a top of 29 degrees. Goulburn climbed to 30, Canberra peaked at 31, Wagga up to 36 degrees, Griffith to 37, Albury a maximum of 35. The forecast for the central tablelands, showers and thunderstorms developing with north to northwesterly winds. For the Illawarra and the Highlands, a hot Saturday with isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms, west to northwesterly winds. On the south coast, there should be isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms. It'll be a hot Saturday on the way with west to northwesterly winds. For the Riverina and the MIA, a mostly fine start to the weekend, but hot, but some showers around in the afternoon. The forecast for Canberra, a fine Saturday with showers developing later. There's also the chance of an odd thunderstorm thrown into the mix. On the south coast waters from Ulladulla to Gabo Island, seas running at 2 to 3 metres on a 1 to 2 metre swell. The first tide tomorrow is low, round about 2:15. The high comes along around about 5 to 9. Temperatures for tomorrow, Orange looking at a high of 26, Dubbo climbing to 33, Bathurst 28, Wollongong 27, Ulladulla 28, Bega a top of 32 degrees. Goulburn and Canberra both should reach 30 degrees, Wagga climbing to 36, Griffith a top of 35, Albury should experience a high of 34. And that is the news from across the state and territory for this Boxing Day. News headlines can be found on our website wintv.com.au. I'm Geoff Phillips from the Win News team. Thanks for watching. Have a safe weekend. Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win Television, Australia's largest commercial television network.